Alright, so I got the fuel tank under the car, and I was actually wrong. You have to put the fuel tank in before the coolant lines. I forgot that. So what I did is I used a heavy-duty piece of like construction paper, basically, that comes on the bottom of a pallet. And I used that to slide the tank under, because as you can see, I'm only sitting about 14 inches off the ground. So I have the back of the tank stuck into the opening that goes out to the engine bay. And I have one bolt in the bracket holding it up. And I'm going to go around from the back side and climb underneath the car and try and jam the tank up into the opening and get everything in place. If that doesn't work, what I'm going to have to do is stick a jack under the front and jack it up, which is probably the easier way to do it. But I like to do stuff to show the hardest way possible. So let me go back. I'm going to grab some bolts, so I just have them close by, and let's get this tank back in. Yeah, all right, now, because I'm a big dude, I don't fit under here with the creeper, and let's get this out of the way. I don't need this anymore. This slide. Oh, that's a lot easier. All right, now the big thing I'm worried about is the tank falling on my face. So, oh, that actually goes up pretty nice. So let's see, which bracket can I reach? We'll go with this one. And this one I think goes right here, like that. That doesn't seem right. Let's stuff one of these bolts in here real quick, just to hold it. Should hold the tank. Now, alright, this goes forward. That goes into there. 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 That comes up. That grabs there. Okay, so I guess that is like that. And then this one comes like this. So let's throw two in here. Now I'm obviously going to have to take one or two of these out. That's hit me right in the face. Now something up top is keeping this from going in. So it might be that the plug is stuck. It might be that maybe I just don't have this sitting right. I don't know. I'm going to have to climb out and go up top and take a look. Hopefully this decides not to fall out while I'm doing this. Oh, let's take a look. Oh, there you are. Alright, let's get the seat back. So it looks like it's the fuel pump plug that's screwing me. So I'm going to have to pop that back down and find where the plug is and see why it's fighting me. So let's take this out. Sorry if you guys can't really see what's going on right now. So I believe it's the fuel pump plug is wedged on top of the tank, and it's making it so the tank can't go all the way up. And of course, can't reach anything. Drop this down real quick. Might have to take the back one out also. All right. There we go. Yeah, the fuel plug was jammed against it. So I'm assuming, yeah, that goes up through the same hole. That's going to be fun. You know what? I might have to go up top and wrap something around that to make sure that it goes where it needs to be. Let's get this, I'll stuff it right there. Hopefully that's good enough that I'll be able to reach it. You know what? That actually seemed really good the way that went back up. Let's stick this get back up there. I said get up there. So this is one of those jobs definitely easier on a lift, but as I'm finding out, it's not impossible to do on the ground. Oh, there we go. Just have to push really friggin' hard. There we go. I mean, I could cheat and get a longer bolt. Get it started that way. Oh, God almighty. Oh, it's right there. I won't catch it. Freaking pocket's hooked on something. I can't move. There we go. There we go. And tank supported. I threw a socket under here somewhere. Of course, now I can't find it. Alright, so let's get this one up. This piece here goes towards the back, like that. So grab this. I'm not going to run these all the way in yet, just in case I have to loosen anything. I'm just going to get them in there so they'll support the tank if needed. Now, when I took this tank out, it was full, so it weighed about 100 pounds with the fuel in it, which sucked because I had dropped this down on my face, basically, because I couldn't get the jack under here to hold it while I lowered everything. Alright, there we go. So at this point, that's in. That's in. I'm assuming there's something that goes there because this doesn't really touch the tank, so I might have to look around. Let me just get these started. Your e-brake cables. Gotta get this little fishing net thing in here. There we go. I have to pop that in with this. There we go. And this one's already in. So, one like that. Get in there. This one wants to twist. There we go. Oh, bitch titties, there we go. Alright, okay, so that holds that. That's what that is. So, I'm going to have to loosen it a little more. There we go. Nice. So now that goes in, that pushes that over, and I need to find where that pin fell, right there. So, you, oh, you dirty whore. You dirty whore. You dirty whore. I'm gonna have to loosen those if I can't wedge this down enough. Oh, nice, I can. Alright. But can I get that high enough up that I can make that clear? Oh, yeah, I can. Sweet. Get in there. Nice. Fucking nice. Alright. E-brake cables are back in. I'm just going to have to tighten this up. I want to make sure, because it looks like there's a strap that goes right there. And I need to get the bolt in the back. But that's basically the gas tank back in. I did it by myself on my back with no major issues. Now, here's the problem, is looking at this. These run underneath these two, so I'm going to have to undo these two, put these pipes up, because this goes right there, and then they turn out. So I'm going to have to drop these two back down, which is freaking awesome. So let's go ahead and let me step out from under the car. Let me see what size this is. I think these are going to be M6s. And as I'm going, I'm replacing all my hardware. Yeah, so they're M6s. So let me grab some M6s. That one doesn't really hold the tank. There has to be a strap that goes up front that I just don't see from where I'm laying. So let me grab some M6 bolts. Well, I'm back here. I really should put this one in. But I don't have the bolt handy, so I'll have to grab another one of those. So another M8 and some M6s. Yeah. Hey. All right. There we go. Get this one in just to support the back of the tank. Nice. Got some 6s. Alright, I hope you guys can see. I'm going to turn this up a little bit so it's not pointed right at the camera. Alright, so shimmy my way back up here now that the tank's supported. So I need to take these two off. And I'm going to have to support this middle part of the tank, which is going to suck balls. I'm going to take this one out. And you know what? It's going in for me. I'm going to take that out. So the back one is up there tight, and it seems like the tank is pretty well wedged, so I'm going to play a dangerous game of I don't think that's going to fall on my face. It wants to fall on my face. We're just not going to let it. There we go. So that's going to be difficult. That's going to make me take that out because I don't want the e-brake running above it. So I have to take these back out. Hopefully I have enough room to... Nice, I do. Oh, you bitch. I'm going to have to pry this back out. Up real quick. It's fighting me because it's got that big ass dick on the back of it. Alright, so where? This has got to go forward. What the hell? A lot. But that one's still attached. How is that the case? Let me get this just back up so it's supporting the tank so this doesn't fall on my face like a giant fuck you. One. Still have to do this side. There we go. Alright, so that's holding that. Let's take a look at what the hell's going on up here. So, that's there. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. This, there we go. Boom, just like that. Nice. She all worked out in the end. So we just gotta push this up and this up. Why is it fighting me so much? It's fighting me a lot. Let me put this back up. All right, so there we go. So these are actually lined up pretty decent. It's just because of this hose on the front that's screwing me. I need this like right there. Hold on, babe. I might have to get this one in first or do something about that so that it's not fighting me. Let me get out from underneath here real quick. The wife's calling me. Let's see what she wants. Alright, so we got that plugged back in. Let me go see what the wife wants, and we'll be right back. Let's get back to it. So, the wife was just checking on me because she heard me making noises. I wanted to make sure I wasn't dying. Alright. You know what? I should take this hose clip off back here to make this easier. We have pliers. Hey, alright. Just gonna stop and take this one off because it's what's holding up back here. This one. That shouldn't be holding me up. Alright. Coolant drains. So that, the bolts are there. Where is that? Just get one of these started back here to hold this up. Nice. Come up here. Alright, we're back at the fight. I don't know why. The only thing I think of is the tank really isn't in the best spot. There we go. Yeah, that made it way easier. There we go. Nice. That's it. That's nice. So that one's done. But that still doesn't answer what's going on. Oh, you know what? Here it is. That's what it is. I remember this. I remember this. Alright, so that goes up there like that. And there's a bar that comes across above that pipe. Are you kidding me? I have to take this pipe back out. I remember that now. And there's the bar. Oh, isn't that a kick in the dick? Alright. So, lesson learned. Don't forget to put that in. So, let's drop this back out. I'm hoping if I just take these two front ones, I can pull that pipe down far enough. I have a feeling I might have to It feels like I can get that in there. There's an opening. Let's see. Nice. All right, so it's really just if I can get this pipe down enough that I can squeeze that back over the top. So we're gonna lift this, which if I had realized that the first time, it probably would have just fit right in, because it would have been fully supporting the tank versus me holding it up. All right, so let's get there we go. Free that up. You know what? We might have to do this the other way. Do this side first, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get this far enough out of the way with the back put in. Now, so I'm going to have to come up, out, go up. Oh. Yeah, you know what? We're going to have to take this totally out, because that is going to be right in the way of. So we're going to push that up with the head. That's using my old noodle. All right. Let's try and come out with this. That bolt in the back is screwing me. I don't want to put all the way back there. So I'm going to have to slide to the back and take that out. Balls. Let's see here. Oh. Luckily, it's only a couple of feet back. I'm going to be able to just reach back. Yeah, I can reach it from here. Nice. Alright, this is why it helps to do a little bit of research, because that would have solved this whole problem. Alright, this pin goes like that. Oh, drop the pin again. We'll get the pin in. Get this side put up. There we go. Push the tank up. Nice. And we need one of these. That's an M8. You ball sack. It doesn't want to grab. I'm going to need one of these with an extension. Would have been awesome, but I don't have an extension under here, so we're going to have to improvise. Why doesn't that want to grab any threads? It's like it's a tiny bit too short. Do I have a longer one under here? I think I do. These are all the same size. Those are right. So let me just check. Ah, that's why. That's the wrong size. I need the next size up. So, where is the stock bolt that came out of there? That ain't it. That's the same size. Oh, dog balls. That looks like it. We'll make this one work. Whether it's the right one or not. So it's an M14, which I don't have underneath here with me. So I'm gonna have to grab an M14. So let me grab the M14. We're gonna get that, and then we should be good to go. Oh man, that cardboard sheet's actually working out really good. All right. Face. Oh, cool. My nemesis. Alright. So I'm going to move this in hopes that you guys can see a little better what's going on. Try and put that like right there. Alright, so this strap here was what screwed me. So there's a M14 bolt that goes right there, and that's the front strap that holds the tank up. So that's what was screwing me, because without that I was supporting the weight of the tank. So to get that in, this pipe had to be out of the way. Alright, so now let's get this pipe back in. So now that I'm not trying to support the weight of the tank with the pipe. There we go. Hold the line, boys. Hold the line. There we go. So that's in. There's all kinds of random bolts under here. That's in. Now I'm just putting these back in hand tight, because I know I have to undo the other side. And that one's in. Now this will come around, and there's a spot right here that grabs that, so I have to remember to put that in at the same time. Alright, so those ones are in. We can take this side out. Now this strap in the back one's holding all the way to the tank, so other than this thing swinging down and taking my teeth out, we can just pick that other pipe up and put that in the same way that we just did this one. So I'm sorry if this video is kind of dark. I had to set the camera up where it wasn't going to be in the way, and I was hitting it. But either way, you'll get the idea how long it took to put the tank back in underneath the car without that. Get up there. Get up there. All right. So forward. Whoops, back. There we go. Everything's just fighting me because these pipes are so damn long. Alright, so what in the God's green? Oh. So how? Alright, so I guess the pipe runs on the inside of the e-brake cable, so we have to loosen this e-brake cable. So I did this the entire backwards way. So like I said, when I first started this, if I'm struggling, I want to show you guys so you can see that you're not the only one struggling when you're doing stuff. I mean, a lot of this probably could have been avoided by me just doing a little bit more homework, but whatever. Real men don't follow instructions when they work on cars. This way we don't have to swear at them. Alright, so gotta get that underneath there. Even though I'm going to cut that off in a second. Really should have brought those pliers up here so I could have just popped that hose off and then I wouldn't be fighting with it. Alright, so why is that? There we go. Now we're jammed. That's awesome. So can't slide up far enough. I'm wedged in here. Where the heck? So normally that would be like that. There's the hole. So I'm stopping me from up. What the heck is going on? I have to see if I can. Alright, so that's far enough up that way now. Why are you fighting me? Oh, I don't see what the heck's going on here. Something's binding up. Oh, and just like that, it decides it wants to line up. Thank you. I'll take it. Now, one thing that's nice for these is they have slots in them, so if you don't tighten these down, you can actually get enough forward-backwards play that you can get everything lined up with the holes that they need to be in and everything.